does Heavy Thrash of Nasty Metal Production channel at YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna do at least something a little different today. It is kind of a collections video, but I'm gonna show what albums that I have by Saxon. So this pretty much leads into a little bit of some CD to, two non box set releases, which only have two that are featured in the box set, but are one's a non-remaster, the other one is a remaster, but has little slight differences. But most of this is going to be from this right here, the complete albums. Yeah, the complete albums 1979 to 1988, which I've shown a little bit of this in my room tour video, but I'm going to show everything from here. But first, let's go at least to just some early releases, such as this. Yeah, this is a original 1990s pressing, like very early 90s is what I've read. But yeah, no. Back in. Oops. Trying to see right there, and I'll there. Yeah, pretty simple, really, in a way. It's simple, but not bad. But that and Strong Arm of the Law. This is indeed a remaster from like 2006, even though this remaster dates back to like 1997, when it was a part of that 2-disc release of Wheels of Steel and Strong Arm of the Law. Right there. Could take out this as well, but there really is just a little bit of writing, but let me try and get this. One thing that bugged me about this release is you have to... Here we go. Yeah. Wrong Photoshop. This is like during their Innocent is No Excuse era. So, kind of bizarre. Still, hey, I tend to go back to this version though, because I'll get to that though, but there's a reason for why I go back to this version, this remaster. Here we go. Let's head into the box set. So, box set pretty much opens up like this, and right there you get to see at least what looks like it's gonna be, LP style sleeves. So let's finally get to show. So right here, like you saw a little glimpse, this is the first album. Definitely dates back like 1979, right during the pretty much the early or right when the new wave of British heavy metal was about to explode. This was when it was going to. Right here, and I guess I'll take out the disc. Well, but pretty much looks like that. And right there pretty much replicates the back cover of the LP, that nice live shot. But this does feature bonus tracks. This is all of this I'm gonna say is gonna be are all taken from the 2009 remasters, not the one from years ago. This is gonna be the 2009 remasters, which at least pretty much some of the same bonus tracks, with some that were taken out, which is mostly the BBC recordings, which I may kind of understand, since it kind of becomes redundant because this it's practically the same song repeating, I guess, again afterwards or something. So I kind of see why they did it, but hey, you could probably can get those BBC recordings already on a disc anyway, but... So the bonus tracks pretty much feature like demo versions of some of the songs over here, and live stuff that were taken from the Dunnington show in 1980, which was also released on a disc of its own, with all the tracks together instead of separated, but where it's called Live at Dunnington. But it was the Monsters of Rock show, the very first. So, let's move on. Again, Wheels of Steel, 2009 remaster, and replicates the back cover. This features a demo version of Susie Hold On, Wheels of Steel, and then some live stuff. Mostly some of the live stuff is from the, Live at Dunnington. Okay, move on. Same If show as well. Again, like that. Which they're all going to look like that anyway. But, Stronger with the Law. Back cover replicates the, back cover. I kind of wish this replicated like the other pressings with the black background. I kind of wish, but hey, whatever. I guess I'm also kind of forgetting to say that which ones is my favorite, or which ones I like. I like the first album. Wheels of Steel was the first Saxon album I ever bought. This was the second Saxon album I ever bought, and that one was not this pressing, was the one that I shown. But here's the reason why I go back to that remaster than this. Okay, so when it gets into, Heavy Metal Thunder, when it hits the song to 20,000 Feet, all of a sudden, right during that song, the quality takes a big step down. Holy shit, the quality just goes into it's weird. And then and this also becomes very apparent on Six from Girls, which just like, what the fuck happened? I don't know what happened when they were transferring the audio, but it just sounds like shit. And none of that was ever present on the remaster from 2000 or 1997. None of that was ever present. That, honestly, they should have just used that remastering instead of just trying to remaster it again by transferring the audios, and they just reused that and just add the bonus tracks from whatever bonus track they were going to use. So that means, so the bonus tracks for this one are different from there. Those are a lot of live songs, though. Right here, it pretty much features an alternate version of To Hell and Back Again, Abbey Road mix of 20,000 Feet. Features a song Mandy, which is actually the original or an early version of Six from Girls with just different lyrics, and Abbey Road mix of Heavy Metal Thunder. So you definitely get some pretty alternate mixes, and a alternate version, or just a whole complete different version of Six from Girls, which is called Mandy. Okay, going on to Denim and Leather, and back replicates the LP. Now, that Stronger of the Law is the only one that was kind of butchered, really. The rest of the whole box set sounds great. So, right here. I tend to like this album quite a bit. I do. I like Stronger of the Law. To me, it's kind of tough to really pick one. Sure, some of the later albums from like starting with Crusader, things kind of get meh. But I still like some of those. This one would be more commercial sounding. It's a little more but still, I tend to like this. So what are the bonus tracks on here? Well, let's look. 20,000 Feet remix, which is very raw sounding actually. It sounds like it was taken from a cassette. Live version of Bop Shwop. And then you get and the band's played on live. Prince, you get some live stuff on here. Still, not bad, but the live version of Machine Gun is not gonna top the live version. The live version of Machine Gun that was appeared on the Live at Dunnington, which just sounds monstrous. That's the best version, is the one that's on the Live at Dunnington. Best version of Machine Gun. And also I guess I should be saying what's some of my favorite songs. Well, Princess of the Night is a good one. Never Surrender. Out of Control I really do, for some reason, really dig. I like some of Rough and Ready. The song And the Bay is played on. Like a little bit of Midnight Rider. Fire in the Sky is a fucking beast of a song. Then you got the title track. So, some good stuff. The Eagle Has Landed. Almost picked this up on vinyl, but could have, but didn't want to. Back cover replicates the LP. Not my favorite live album. I did some of these albums I did reviews of for the Forces of Steel forum, but to here I'm just showing off, so I don't need to keep repeating what I think about these albums. Good one. There's some bonus tracks on here as well, such as mostly live stuff, so it just makes it more of a extended version of the album. Probably one of my favorites of the Saxon catalog. I really do dig this album. Songs such as the title track Redline, Warrior. I also like the Nightmare. I like that one. Watching the Sky is pretty good. I love that last part of the song. Do 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 do. If I would play it on the actual guitar riff, would sound just better, but still love that fucking last part. Midas Touch and the epic The Eagle Has Landed. One of the best songs off of this album is indeed The Eagle Has Landed, along with the title track, along with Warrior. Great fucking songs. So what are the bonus tracks on here? You feature a live version of Demon Leather, which should have been recorded for the Eagle Has Landed album. A demo version of the re-recorded version of Susie Hold On. I wish they added the version that was used on the LP, but they didn't, which was on the US copy of Power and the Glory. But they use like it's the same version but very different, because of you end up getting almost like Biff Byford is just giving out little instructions to tell us, like, okay, stop here, okay, stop now solo or something. He just gives out directions for what the band should be doing. To me it's definitely a trip. And you got some unreleased songs such as Turn Out the Lights, Stand Up and Rock, and Saturday Night. Or not bad. If they were recorded properly, they might sound a lot better, but here it's definitely different. But for what they are, it's good. My least favorite. I'm sorry, this is probably my least. Even though I gave it another listen, this might be an album that I might revisit for an episode of the revisiting, but I don't know. I just can't get into Crusader. I can't. Sure, the title track's fucking great, and I like Run for Your Lives. I like also a little bit of What You Fancy. There's some Just Let Me Rock seems to be pretty good as well. I tend to, but... And the cover of, the sweet cover, Set Me Free, which is not bad as well, but... I don't know. I picked favorites, I did, but... Geez, some other songs just can't stick to me. I think another really reason for why I can't get into it is the mixing. What the hell happened with the mixing? The guitars are they're so low in the mix, and the drums are so, they're just mixed higher. It's very lopsided, the mixing. And if this got a remix to where, not remastered, but at least mixed to where things is more up, to where the guitars is actually up front, to where and to at least to the point where you actually can make out every instrument. I don't know. I mean, to me, I thought the mixing for Pound the Glory was much better. For I think another reason why I like that one just more than this one is because it's got the power behind it. It's it's got that right here. No. So moving on ahead. Innocent is No Excuse. Oh yeah. Back cover, still same. Replicates the back cover of the LP. So, this one was definitely more in a more AOR or glammy, very more commercial direction, but I still enjoy this more than Crusader. Again, I think the mixing for this one is still better. Actually, it's like the guitars are more up front. However, as when it comes to the bonus tracks, you get the 12-inch club mix of Back on the Streets. Get a B-side of the song Live Fast, Die Young, which is good song, along with Krakatoa. Holy shit! These songs probably should have replaced one of the songs off of this album. It just sounds like prime Saxon, just... Then you get some live stuff, which is a song called The Medley, which combines Heavy Metal Thunder, which is actually played a little slower on here. Not bad though, definitely pretty good. And you get Stand Up and Counted, one of my favorite Saxon songs. One of the reasons for what made me pick up Wheels of Steel. You get Taking Your Chances, another great song off of the Strong Arm of Law album, and Warrior, which sounds pretty good on here. And you get songs such as Gonna Shout and Devil Rides Out. Another great song off of this album. That song could have been on one of the other Saxon albums. Just sounds like, again, prime Saxon. Go to here. Many people say this is one of the weakest albums, and first, before I move on, back cover, same as that. But some say this is one of the weakest Saxon albums. I guess it is. To me, I think the main reason for this is the production really is actually worse than Crusader. Holy shit. This is so... What the hell happened with the Jesus Christ, the fucking guitar tone on here is very wimpy. What the fuck? Even though there's some great songs, I like the title track, I like Battle Cry, but everything sounds thin. At least Crusader had some, some power behind it. Well, holy shit, this sounds like crap. But to me, some of the songwriting isn't bad. Yeah, you do have some duds on here, like Party Till You Puke. And, geez, I think Northern Lady is the song that has Elton John playing piano on it. Which isn't bad, given the fact that Elton John has never really made a lot of heavy songs. It's like... Maybe, I don't know, maybe, but Jesus Christ, again, what's with the fucking production? I've heard the vinyl is actually better, but because the sound is more warmer, but still, what the hell happened here? This is what happens when you take a lot of influence from the record company. This album would have sounded much better if it had a much more razor sharp guitar tone, a much more, you know, beefier production, something to where it really could, you know, annoy the neighbors maybe with you know, some of that. It probably would have just made the song sound better, but nope. Again, that album and Crusader probably deserved some remixing. Last, while I do tend to actually like Rock the Nation, even though that one's kind of weak in places, this one does not tend to... No. One of the best songs off of here is probably the song For Whom the Bell Tolls. Yes, it's not... Do not be confused with the Metallica track, but no, this album sucks. I thought Rock the Nations was, you know, some say that one sucked, but this one sucks even more. This is very AOR, so AOR, but the only song out of here that actually made it to, you know, I guess a hit was their cover of the Christopher Cross song, Ride Like the Wind, but other than that, this album sucks. For Whom the Bell Tolls is one of the best songs off here, but it sucks. And I'm forgetting to talk about the bonus tracks because of, Jesus, this, what, I've heard after this one they went to get better, and I almost was gonna walk out with a copy of Dogs of War. I was almost gonna walk out with that album, but when I found out that it was not the album after this, because I think it was Forever Free that was after this, or was it Solid Ball of Rock? One of those was definitely right after this, which I kind of want to start with, but maybe next time I'll probably just get Dogs of War and just here listen. I think one of the later Saxon albums I ever got to listen to, and I have it on CDR, but would like to get a physical copy of, is what's that album called? Unleash the Beast. Great album. Great fucking album by Saxon. That's pretty much, to me, almost their Painkiller. Such a great album. Much better than fucking Destiny and Rock the Nations, but hell, even some of the other albums, such as Crusader, maybe even Innocent is No Excuse. It's heavier than those, but I like Innocent is No Excuse, and I like a little bit of Rock the Nation. So that's pretty much it for me showing off what I have by Saxon. So, like always, how I end my videos, this is Harry Thrasher saying, I'm out!